everyone and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. I cannot believe I'm saying this. There is a new Sims 4 expansion pack coming out. And the reason why this feels a little different is because literally 2 months ago, I was a part of the Enchanted by Nature pack. The Sims 4 have asked me to contribute to the upcoming Enchanted by Nature pack. This house you see right here, I've built this. And now there's a new pack coming out, which means my pack is irrelevant. No! No, that obviously doesn't mean that, but I'm very excited to see what the Sims have come up with this time. Of course, before we get into any of this, if you are going to be considering purchasing this pack, or any packs, but this one in particular, since it's coming out, please do consider using my creator code. Pop the code SANDRAPYKA in at checkout to make my absolute day. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Anyways, as we're waiting for that, I did find the simscommunity.info website having a couple of fun little insights for us to explain kind of roughly what we're going to get. And the funny thing about all of this is that it's probably going to be like a camping thing, kind of like outdoor retreat. And what pack does Sandra not have? Outdoor retreat. So this is going to be really funny for me to download this. So like, I don't even need to buy outdoor retreat now. I just have 2 for the price of 1. It's brilliant. Anyways, obviously the one major thing is going to be a lot of outdoor sports such as archery. We've got a look at some very in-depth photos such as these. Over here you see a little girl making some origami. You see this dude over here maybe teaching his son how to do archery. There's little butterflies right next to him. I'm wondering, is it going to be the case, you know, like in Sims 2 where you can catch butterflies? We've also got this little critter box over here, so I'm presuming that you would be able to carry your critters in a critter carrier. And of course the adults also have like the idea maybe of a romance retreat. This lady over there seems to be making like a protein shake, so I feel like the idea of sports and wellness will be an idea in this pack. As we've also seen in this image, there is going to be waterfront housing, so maybe the idea that you can build on water. Perfect for the RAFT challenge, dare I add. Also the idea of imaginary friends coming back, which I mean, that image looks terrifying and I'm not sure how to feel about it. It feels very summer vibed. So I feel like logically in my head, they should have released this pack before my pack, before the Enchanted by Nature pack. Considering we're now going into autumn, I feel like the Enchanted by Nature pack would have suited more like an autumn release, whereas this is defo like summer vibes. So if we got this at the start of summer, I feel like people would be very excited to do some summer activities. The one good thing about this is that kids activities are involved, and you know poor Sandra never does any kid activities, so maybe this will start a brand new like kid-based let's play, which, you know what, thanks Sims, you're going to change my whole mind about kids, aren't you? I also thought that maybe there would be the possibility of like cars being added in this pack, considering it could be like the idea of camper vans, like traveling to go on holidays. I also really beg for the idea of airports. I know they would be absolutely redundant considering you could just press M and travel on the map, but imagine your sim being able to work at an airport and just like airports being interactive. Maybe it's just because I love flying and I love airports, and I always wanted to be, deep inside I always wanted to be an air hostess. But look, I'm very excited to see what this pack is going to bring us, so let's watch the trailer. Okay, so we're here now. I am wearing my headphones because every time I do these challenges, or not challenges, videos, everything echoes through my mic, so I decided to put on my headphones. So this image just popped up, so we're obviously not ready yet. Hot springs, that just reminds me of Japan. I did just see a little like bird flying over there. I don't know, did you see? Oh my god, fun awaits you at Camp Gibby Gibby. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we definitely have kayaks confirmed over there. We've got butterflies confirmed. Working out, of course. So renewal awaits you. So I'm presuming it's going to be kind of like a resort for like wellness, maybe like a wellness retreat kind of thing. I'm not really entirely sure. Something is walking around there, something kind of green and round. I'm a little bit worried. Are these meant to be hot springs? Because like obviously there's steam coming away. Okay, breakaway. So I am also presuming we're gonna get hotels in this too, or maybe if not hotels, then definitely obviously just like some residential rentals that you can either rent out or else just go on holidays in. So that's what I'm presuming would also be the case. Oh, earthquakes? Okay. Oh, look at the hot spring. Is that what yeah, that's what happened. So there would be like a rumble and then like the lava would come out. I actually have no idea. That's a volcano, Sandra, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm getting very like peaceful, kind of funky vibes out of this. Definitely like Sims 1 holiday vibes. Okay guys, are we ready? We're counting down. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, Enchanted by Nature. Okay, lighthouses. Kayaking, they look really weird. Little jellyfish. Okay, that looks like Solani. We've seen this in the trailer already. I knew it. Butterflies. I knew it. Okay, so we've got a hot spring. Adventure awaits expansion pack. Right. Lovely house. 10 out of 10 for the house already. Imaginary friends. A bit creepy, but okay. Oh, we've got little... Okay. Oh, schedule getaway. That's very cute. Okay, so we're getting away to Camp Gibby Gibby. That's adorable. Paper planes. Okay, so paper crafts. That's very cute. Very like natural, organic way for the kids to play. Turn into imaginary friend. Wait, what? What does that mean? I'm so scared. Oh my god, that's terrifying. That is so scary. What the hell? Oh my god! Treehouse it! Excuse me? Oh my god. That's not a treehouse. That's just a playground. Okay, I'm gonna have to do like a kid's let's play, aren't I? Rock, paper, scissors. That's cute. Hide and seek. I got it. Hide and seek. Guys, that's amazing. I don't play with kids, but this is gonna be unreal. Okay, so we knew about the archery. That's actually really cool. I've tried archery recently, so oh my god. Dangerous, but okay. Yeah, I actually really do like archery. Okay, I'm gonna cry. This is really cute. Okay, so he camped as a kid and now he's like camp father. Mother with kids hates her life. She makes protein shake, spills it on herself. She's like, oh, for Christ's sake, I need to get away. I need to leave. So she's going to go on a retreat. Yes. So like a wellness vibe, somewhere where your sim can go and obviously like just become a better version of themselves, I'm presuming. 12 o'clock for re-weights. Oh, 3 o'clock dive time. That's a diving board is a cool idea. I can't believe we didn't have one. We had like a slide, but we never had a diving board. And 6 o'clock relax. Okay. Oh, the sister. Oh, no. Okay. Why are they here? Why are they here? Okay. Love getaway. Oh my god, is this meant to be like Love Island? Okay. Challenge modifier. Yeah, that is literally like Love Island vibes, isn't it? Okay, but it's kind of fun that it's kind of fun that they're sorry, I'm like really uncomfortable watching this. I like the kayaking. This is insane, whatever we're seeing here. Those are pancakes, apparently. Oh, so that's who it was in the trailer. Oh, okay. That's cute. Right, so first of all, I just want to say, do I think my own pack is better? Yes, of course I do. I wasn't going to say anything else. Okay, these headphones are so bloody annoying. They're like so warm. It's way too warm in this room. Did I expect exactly what I saw on screen? Yes, I did. I don't know whether this is going to be like an actual town in itself, or is this going to be the case that you've got to travel to a different town? But I'm just going to break up a couple of things here. I don't watch Love Island. I don't watch kind of reality TV shows like this. So what we've seen at the end with the Caliente sisters and Don, I'm not sure whether that's something I will do, but I feel like that would be kind of fun gameplay for a lot of people to try. You know, like I can imagine fun kind of let's play challenges out of this. Would we be able to go rags to riches with this pack? I have no idea, but let me just break things down a little bit. So this is the town at night that we see. It looks very cute. It looks very peaceful. We, of course, see some waterfront areas, but do I think they're going to be waterfront homes? I don't think so. I think these just look like piers. Like over there, you can obviously just fish in a couple of areas. Unless maybe this lot over here allows you to build out on the water, but it doesn't look like you can. It doesn't look like anything, you know, out of the ordinary. So then, of course, we had the kayaks, which I think look like the biggest 2D items I've ever seen in my whole life. But I like the idea of some water sports. Is this going to be like a secret lot or something? The jellyfish look unbelievable. And are these people wearing jellyfish hats? That is the biggest question. That is the burning question of the whole entire episode. So over here again, I can see that there is a decking. Like if they wanted us to build out there, surely they would give us this. I wonder, is it just going to be a lot that comes with a decking anyways? Because of course, to be able to do kayaks, you'll need some sort of a decking. But I'm not necessarily sure what's going on here. But this dude did just jump off, which is ideal. Okay, so these are obviously retreats. Over here, I have no idea what's going on. I'm presuming it's going to be some sort of like a pre-made area. I like the idea of the lighthouse. We already have lighthouses, so I'm presuming there's going to be a woohoo area. Back back there, loving the cave. I love what I see kind of around, but I suppose, am I impressed so far? I'm not sure. I like these bikes though, because again, these do really remind me of Sims 2. So I'm feeling a lot of Sims 2 vibes, especially with those cute little butterflies. I think those are adorable. I don't really know what's happening here, but I'm presuming just like elders going on holidays, which is fantastic. And every once in a while you do see like hawks. Do you see that? That was like a little hawk. So I'm enjoying the build mode so far. The windows are a little weird, but look at what's happening up there with the roof. Is there going to be some sort of like a new roofing thing there, or did they just create that themselves? Because it kind of almost looks like it's opened, or else it's raised down a little bit. So that's quite interesting. New slide, new jumping little pool thing, which is fantastic. I like that idea of the table. I hope that's a new table as well. I'm struggling to find a lot of objects here so far. Maybe the new scoundrels and like those things over here, maybe those are new. So the ladies are like, screw this, we gotta go on holidays. My child has gone insane talking to himself. One child over here flinging himself off of this jumping thing. The other one's talking to itself. She's like, bloody heck, what's going on in this house? So she schedules a getaway. She's like, my child has gone insane. Help, 911, please. I like the idea of this. I think this is really cute. This is very much so like jungle adventure. And as I said, I don't have outdoor retreat, so that's a little bit lame on my part, I know. How can I even have an option to speak about this if I don't have outdoor retreat? We've got a slide! Oh, guys, we've got a slide. That's an actual slide. You see above my head there? Just down here, we've got a slide. That's cool. Okay, I love this. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. I really like that. Okay, 10 out of 10 for this. So we've got like paper mache stuff. I'm wondering, is this going to be like a camp for kids that you can just like eat your children away onto a camp in the summer? That could be a fun idea, because these look like bunk beds. I'm presuming new bunk beds because the bed sheets are new. The whole idea of the child speaking to an imaginary friend is like, that's terrifying. I'm sorry. Who are you? And you got to get out of my dreams, because you will be there tonight, I betcha. Yeah, not sure about that, but what I do love is this concept. What is this? Like, how? Or is this just, wait, now, are you telling me this is just foundations? Oh no, because the stairs look a bit different, because technically we can raise something up from the ground like that. But then the idea of having these like holes, like how? I have so many questions and I cannot wait to try this. Okay, I hate that color. But honestly, the dark brown, oh, stunning. Can I make like a house like this? Oh, guys, I know what we're doing with this. Toddler to adult challenge. Hear me out. Don't steal my ideas now. Toddler to adult challenge. Living in a playhouse. Now, guys, subscribe to my channel for more content, okay? I really am very pleased to see this idea. The idea, oh my god, no, not you. I hate that idea. But the idea of obviously introducing a lot more children gameplay, because that is something I do not do. I just don't do that. So I'm very happy to try and maybe get more involved in things like that. The idea that they're playing hide and seek and there's a box there, is that going to be an item, or is that just something that appears when you play hide and seek? I'm very interested. Haha, found you. You lose. Rotten egg. And then he almost gets killed because he got found, of course. That is how kids play, of course. I'll shoot you if you don't win. I like the idea of this. This is like a fun new archery thing. Did we have archery in other games? Please correct me if I'm wrong. In Sims 1 we did. Did we? I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I have no idea. The windows are very interesting. I'm still not sure how to feel about them. This almost made me cry because he was a happy camper. Obviously he had a really good childhood and upbringing. So then he grew up and he has no teeth apparently. So that's fine. Like, oh no, he does have teeth. Sorry, I thought he had no teeth. I was about to be like, it's fine. We don't need teeth. Like, he ate that apple from his head and then he was like, okay, I lost all my teeth. I had them as a kid and then I didn't have them. He does have teeth, guys. This is not about his teeth. Anyways, so now he teaches kids and that's really cute. There's obviously some like things out there. Love those little chairs. We'll be using those tremendously, of course. I like the idea that the windows and doors have like a really thin ledging. I think that's very cute. Edging is what I meant to say. This is just absolutely hilarious. The way they're like marketing this. Oh my god, the paintings. Beautiful. Little sheep. Ireland mentioned, guys. That's all I've got to say. I like the idea that they're capitalizing on a poor mother being sick of her life. You know, the father is grand. The father is like, oh, I'm just playing with my child. I don't need to clean up. And then she's like, I'm just trying to also look after myself, but I can't because my family is literally tearing me apart. Like, those kids over there are literally crying in the background, killing each other. And the guy is just really happy in the background. So she's like, I gotta get out. And like, that's kind of sad, I think. In my eyes, I think that's terrible. But I like the idea of her being able to leave. And honestly, these little resorts kind of remind me of like the south of Poland a little bit, an area called Zakopane. It kind of really reminds me of this, so I like that. So new traits, competitive, or wait, that's not a trait, that's an aspiration. I wonder if there are going to be new traits. Surely there will be, like a nature enthusiast kind of thing, but for this kind of world. Oh, look at the people just chatting in the back. That's cute. Love that. Love them chatting. I love, oh, wait. Wait, guys. Does that look like we can paint the inside of the roof? Wait a second. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see the way the roof is like ribbed? Does that look like the inside of the roof is like that? Because, okay, take a deep breath. Because up until now, the inside of a roofing like that was always just like white. Is that, am I seeing this correctly or am I seeing this wrong? Do you see what I mean? Oh, because I begged and I asked when I was building for the Sims pack. I was like, please. And they were like, okay, but no, not right now. So is this now? Is this the time? Guys, I can't really see it, but maybe. Okay, I love the way we're getting all these water shots. Do you see what I'm talking about? Oh, maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I'm just like too hopeful, but I'm seeing something. Okay, so obviously she's making smoothies. Then we move on to Love Island, which I'm not the biggest fan. So this is like the contenders of this like adventure that these people are going on. So like who's gonna find love? So it's gonna get you a challenge, romantic competition, activity shuffle. Okay, wait now. Creative skill contest. Okay, so maybe it's not necessarily just about love. Maybe you can go on these retreats to do like random things. What the heck is player choice? I am very interested, but less so about everyone hates each other. That's so funny. Less about the idea of the romance like Love Island contesting thing. Okay, so this obviously shows that we will be able to build on water, and I love the trimming. It really does look like something you would see on water. Okay, so that gives me hope. That gives me hope. That looks cool. Is this a half wall painted with glass? I think it is. I wish they gave us different trim though for the half wall, but that is cool. I like what they did there. So they're obviously like having fun in the hot tub. I'm trying to like look around, but I can't really see. Okay, he's eliminated. Thank God. We don't need him anyway. I don't know what's happening here with her like little plum bob. Did you see that? It was like flowery. Oh my God, she's so happy. Yeah, this is cool. So obviously this lot. So this must be a world. Like this must be like a big world, because I was very scared that it was going to only be like a small world. But look, this is cool. So you can make like a little dock area over here. And I love what they've done with the house. That is very, very cool. I love that. Okay, 10 out of 10 for this. This is the wackiest house ever. I mean, would you want your child... Oh my God, the pool. Would you want your child just yeeting themselves out of that pipe? They would just fall. I mean, crazy. But this looks like something Sandra would build in a challenge. Also this. That just looks like a regular challenge on my channel. So that's not too weird. Okay. Sim it and see, whatever that means. Okay. Yeah, no, I think I'm excited. It's definitely going to be a totally different... Well, it's not that different of a direction. That dude needs to get off my screen. I obviously, as I said, I don't have the outdoor retreat pack, so I can't really fully tell what's similar and what's not similar. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy the outdoor retreat pack, but I'm gonna just obviously see this for itself first. Okay, so we also got this Getaways Galore in the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack little blog post. So this is exactly what I also had for my pack, which is fantastic. So welcome Simmers of all ages. Yeah, but mainly kids, clearly. Welcome to Gibby Point, a new wonderful world bursting with play, discovery, and adventure at every turn. Many, many years ago, before it was inhabited, a great wave rushed through Gibby Point to create a lush and fertile landscape. It became home to jellyfish, glowworms, and plum birds. It is also where the largest geyser, unusual caves of crystal, and a bioluminescent bay were formed. That's interesting. But it was more than these unusual creatures and natural wonders that drew Sims from all over Ghibli Point. I keep calling it Ghibli, and I bet you I won't be able to stop. Your adventure could be found around every corner, embrace the spirit of childhood, and carry in a bold, adventurous life. That's fantastic. I want to know, did people build for this pack, or are they just not including them in this blog post? Oh no, people did build in this pack. Wait, now, there we go. Okay, there they are. Griffey! Oh my God! I'm so excited! Oh my God, that is so cool! Okay, because usually in the past, they were mentioned at the top, and now they're not. But that's okay. Maybe I just can't read it. That's fine. Okay, so 3 thrilling new neighborhoods await you at Gibby Point. Oh, wait, there's 3 neighborhoods? I'm so confused. Wonderwood Wilds is a leafy haven laced with forest trails, erupting geysers, and a whisper of mystery. Crystal Valley is where sparkling rock formations ignite the imagination. And Jellyfish Junction, that's where I want to live, is a waterfront wonderland with a glistening lagoon and locals who adore their jellyfish. I'm gonna move to Jellyfish Junction. Goodbye, everybody. This is actually really cool. Okay, I love this. I'm very interested with how you can create this. Let young Sims explore papercraft, archery, diving, and even in entomology, or build sprawling module playgrounds to make adventure time even more thrilling. Play hide and seek, rock, paper, scissors, la-di-da-di-da. We knew this already. If your child sim isn't the cool kid on the block, is that a new trait or something? New kid focus aspirations. Okay, that's fair. And they're having trouble making friends. Try an imaginary one. That's right. Chat imaginary friends are here. I don't know if I like this. There's evil ones. Okay, great. Fantastic. For adults, Gibby Point, wrinkles and gray hair may be optional. Playtime, however, is not. Okay, so is this meant to be like an old people resort to? I guess that's kind of cool because we don't often get like old people let's play or gameplay. So I think that's really cool. With the new features, custom venues and getaway system, you can craft unique escapes for Sims and their friends. Getaways can last a day or more and be anything from restful or challenging. So are you telling me I can build a hotel or no? Because this is not like a hotel pack. But can I make a hotel if it's a getaway? People going to be able to just come there as like a business? That would be cool. You can obviously create venues that like can be either wellness retreats or obviously just like for your Sims to get away. Or I'm presuming like camp situation vibes. Like your Sims can go camping and stuff like that. Like you can just send your kid to do like a camp retreat kind of thing. You may have caught the glimpse of young Nigel in the new trailer alongside his two best buds, Raheel and Tushi. I can't pronounce any names, I'm sorry. The great adventurers, now an adult and lifelong Gibby Point resident, Nigel Chavez Ralston enthusiastically serves as camp director at Camp Gibby, guiding Sims young and old through adventures they'll remember for lifetime. I absolutely love these people. I want to play as this dude already. He's my favorite. I thought he had no teeth, but he obviously does. Get to know Nigel. So now I want to know who built this house. Yes, okay. JJ Bink, an Aussie mum and full-time content creator who can't resist bringing her favorite movies and TV shows to life in the game. Oh my god, I love that. That's probably where they got the idea of like of Island vibes. This is cool. Okay, I love this build. Like as soon as I saw this, it just reminds me of a place in Poland actually, so that's very cool. We've also got Danielle Builds. So she designed the Jellyfish Jubilee Vacation Rental. Love this. 10 out of 10 for this. I love what's happening here with like the little balcony. Very cool. There is obviously a new roof design, but I wonder, can we paint the underneath of roofs? Or maybe I just missed it somewhere in this article, so please let me know. Okay, so I know of Griffey, so I'm very excited to see this. This is unreal. So again, I'm wondering, can you build? I'm presuming you can build on this part because like they've put chairs over there. So I'm hoping that this is it. This is a custom venue. Like what does that mean? Custom venue camp. Interesting. What's a custom venue? I'm very confused. Camp Gibby offers stunning lake views and sturdy dock. Perfect for jumping into refreshing waters with many exciting activities to engage in. Sims of all ages create unforgettable adventures. That's very cute. I never got to go to camp as a kid, so getting to create my dream camp in the game was so exciting. That is very cute. I also never went to camp. Camp was not a thing in Poland, so I think it's a very like American kind of vibe thing. Love these little triangular A-shaped homes. Oh my god, these defo remind me of Poland. Kiwi Sims Kate, who hails from I don't know how to pronounce that word. No, I'm not even going to bother. New Zealand. That's where the Kiwi in the names come from. That's really cool. Built a total of 3 lots as well, so that's very cool. It's a residential that they've built, treat, and a cottage. That's very cute. I can't wait to see Jellyfish Junction, honestly. Okay, stunning. I love this house. This is another person. Jesus, there's 4 people that built. That's a lot. I'm obviously very excited for these people because this is literally what happened to me. This is like I can remember the feeling that I got when this came out first and people saw that I was a part of a pack. I was so emotional and I was so just like taken back that I'm very, very excited for all of these simmers, and I will go through a lot more of this in depth very soon, so keep your eyes peeled, of course. But I'm going to check all of these people out anyways. I'm going to make sure that I tag them down in this video as well so you guys can go check out their stuff. Love the idea of Crystal Cottage. That sounds really cool, so I can't wait. I also cannot pronounce this name. Maxi Seems Alexandra. There we go. Alexandra, nice to meet you, Alexandra. We're now best friends. How are you doing? There is cool music inside here as well, so they have tagged that. But yeah, guys, that essentially is everything. I mean, I probably have missed a lot of things, but there is new activities, there's new traits. Wait, there's new career. I didn't even realize this. What the heck? Gibby Point is also the world in which we're excited to introduce a new getaway system with custom venues and gateway getaway planner, expanded childhood content, including new sentiments and a playground builder. Yeah, that's grand. And new activities, so archery and kayaking. Traits, fantastic. Careers, so I'm wondering, is that going to be like what that dude Nigel is doing? Objects and challenges and more. I'm very interested in the challenges, and I'm hoping that it's not just going to be like Love Island. I hope we can make them a little bit more wholesome, because I don't know, I just don't watch that, but that's fine. I like this. I think this is really cool. It has great potential and it looks very cute and very nice and pretty and green. I can't figure out why they didn't release this before the Enchanted by Nature pack. So of course, guys, if this is something for you, if you think that you may want this pack, don't forget that you can use my creator code SANDRAPYKA at checkout if you are going to be purchasing this, as that will really directly support me as a creator. And yeah, I really just want to know your feedback on this pack. So this pack is coming out on October 2nd, which is very, very soon, like extremely soon. It just feels like the last couple of months have like whizzed by for me, but I'm very excited to now be able to be on the other side of the screen to check out this for you guys. So keep your eyes peeled, definitely subscribe, because there will be cool, exciting content with this pack coming very soon. So keep your eyes peeled, of course. I'm so incredibly happy for all the builders for this pack. I now know what it feels like, so I get to be here like, way well done, guys. If you do like the idea of this, as I just mentioned, don't forget that you can use my creator code SANDRAPYKA when purchasing this. That would really mean a lot to me, as that does support my channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss content with this pack coming. And anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.